I feel a bit like a book. Everyone can look at the cover and formulate their own opinions. If they're interested, they will open and read the first page. But most people put it back on the shelf, never to be seen. Why is that? Are there too many pages? Is the font too small, or is the context too much to handle?
I remember the Thursday we went there and she couldn't speak. It was almost like a coma. We played her favorite songs next to her, and we just held her hand and talked to her and just let her know that we loved her. And I remember saying to her that I'll see you tomorrow. And that was the last thing I said to her. And then because that morning, my dad came in my room and said, "Mom's gone." And I could never go back and see her. It was the worst, because I knew I couldn't go run to her and give her a hug. She was ripped out of my arms.
Don't you wanna fade away? Oh, and just let go of everything, of everything else.
One of the things that helped me cope was dancing, and because it gave me a way to express my feelings through movement. I bottle up my emotions inside and I can feel it in my body, so through dancing and movement it lets me release all those feelings, and it feels really good after. That's why I turned to writing and dancing, because when I don't know how to express it, I'll just sit down and start writing, or I'll just put on a song and start dancing. I wrote just one poem when she was in the hospital, and I gave it to her and she got to read it. And then that's the one I read at her celebration of life, and that's kind of what got me into writing. I try and write every single day. Whenever I feel something and I don't know why I'm feeling it, I'll just start writing and it'll all just come onto the paper. And I thought that there's other people my age out there as well, that if I share my experience, it would maybe help other people too. I want teens to know that grief doesn't have an order to it, and it doesn't go in the 5 stages that we're taught. It's more of a roller coaster, like I described in the book, because there's ups and downs and it's super messy. Well, I am working on another book about poetry, and it's because after this book, I'm not saying that my journey of grief ends. It's going to continue, so I'm going to keep writing through that. One thing my mom said was she never wanted me to stay in the grief. She wanted me to always find joy, and so that's what I always try and remember as well, is to not stay in it, but I still want to remember her and honor her. Through the process, I've found that writing and reading other people's experiences through grief has really helped me, and so I encourage other youth to do the same.